Good evening, class.
Hey Andrea, good evening. All right, welcome everyone.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, I have a lot of things for today's lesson. We're gonna continue with the second part of the video. We're gonna have some practices in order to review the simple present, which is a topic that we studied yesterday. Um, I don't know if everything is clear so far about simple present.
Clear, teacher.
Is it clear? Cool. So to start the class, let me ask you some questions about yesterday's class. Let's see, Jonathan. Yesterday we studied the simple present. So what's the formula or the pattern for simple present?
Subject plus my verb.
Okay, subject plus main verb. Okay, all right. Also, we were studying the frequency adverbs, right? So what are the frequency adverbs? Took a look. What were the frequency adverbs?
Always,
Mm-hmm.
often,
Mm-hmm.
frequently, usually, sometimes, and
Okay. So today we're going to take a look at negative forms and questions. Negative forms and questions. So there you have the pronunciation for this frequency adverb. Letter L is silent. You do not pronounce it. So you say always. Always. Letter L is not pronounced, okay? Keep that in mind.
Eso es nuevo para mí, ¿ve? Always.
Always. Hey, Ever.
Hola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good
I don't know
evening.
what happened. Good evening. I don't know what happened about my homework, but I tried.
I don't know. I don't know what happened either. It's the first time that this
I'm
happens.
not lying. I'm not lying.
I mean, I
I
know
uploaded.
you're not lying. I know you're not lying.
I don't know what happened. Oh, wait.
All right, so let's continue with the second part of the video, negative sentences.
For the negative sentence, the pattern is subject plus doesn't or don't plus main verb in base form. Examples: Peter bakes delicious cookies. Peter doesn't bake delicious cookies. My classmates like our history teacher. My classmates don't like our history teacher.
All right, so this is the pattern for negative sentences. Subject plus doesn't or don't, depending on the subject that you have. Let me explain this to you. For negative sentences, we use the auxiliary don't or doesn't. So let's go back to the subject pronouns. We have I, you, we, and they. You're gonna use don't. I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't. But for third person, meaning he, she, or it, we're gonna use doesn't. Doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't. Plus the main verb of, yes, plus the main verb, okay, or base form. Plus the main verb or base form. For example, I don't work on weekends. But you can say she doesn't work on weekends. Which is the day that you don't work, Oscar Peñate?
Friday and Saturday.
Okay. So can you please ever give me that example using Oscar's information? Oscar
Doesn't work.
doesn't, okay? Doesn't
Not work.
work on Friday.
Tuesday, on Friday.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday.
All right, so Oscar doesn't work on Friday and Saturday.
And Sunday.
Sunday or Saturday?
Not Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay, all right. Lil doesn't work on weekends. So whenever you have I, you, we, and they, you use don't. But when you have he, she, and it, you use doesn't. For negative sentences. Keep that in mind. So, Kevin, can you please read this example?
Peter baked delicious cookies.
Okay, don't forget to pronounce the letter S, which is really important. Peter
Bakes.
bakes.
Peter bakes delicious cookies.
All right. But what about the negative form, Kevin? Read it.
Peter doesn't bake delicious cookies.
So what's the difference? I know that this is positive and this is negative, but focus on this verb. What happens to this verb? What do you see, Kevin? What's the difference?
Letter time por el verbo to be, no, que se escribe diferente.
Verb to be.
No.
We are not using the verb to be, but look at this. Bakes, bake.
Es la forma base del verbo.
All right. For negative sentences, you use the base form of the verb. It means that you don't add the letter S. You don't add the letter S. This is something that I'm going to explain to you tomorrow, or if we have time, I'm going to talk about that later today, right? But for you to have a heads up, when you use he, she, and it in positive sentences, you add most of the time, not all the time. Most of the time, you add letter S to the verb. For positive sentences only. And whenever you are referring to a woman, a man, or a thing or animal, you add letter S to the verb most of the time, but not all the time. Okay, but I'm going to talk about that later. Okay, I just want you to see how we form negative sentences. So I can say Tanya works on weekdays. You see, this is a positive sentence, so you add letter S to the verb. Tanya works on weekdays. But what about if I try to make this sentence into negative form? Tanya, what would it be the structure?
Subject.
Okay, but give me the sentence, please. Give me the sentence. Tanya?
Okay. Tanya don't
Or doesn't?
doesn't, sorry.
Look at this.
Doesn't.
Okay, doesn't. Yes.
Tanya doesn't work on weekend.
Work on weekends with no S.
Yes.
Tanya doesn't work on weekends. All right. Boris, please read this sentence, this positive one.
Ok. Los ejemplos de Tania que repita.
No, this example. My classmate.
Oh, okay. My classmate like our history teacher.
What about the negative form?
My classmate like
Don't.
my classmate don't like our history teacher.
History. Remember that letter H is not silent, right? History teacher.
History teacher.
History teacher.
If you notice, the main verbs in these sentences are all changed into their base form, bake and like. For questions, the sentence structure is do or does plus subject plus main verb in base form. Examples: you like ice cream. Do you like ice cream? She lives in New York. Does she live in New York?
Okay. So, and this is a structure for questions, right? We start with the auxiliary, do or does, of course, depending on the subject you have, okay? Plus subject plus the main verb, it means that you don't change it, right? In base form. Look at this example. Does she live? It's not necessary and it's not correct to add letter S. Why? Because this is a question. You only modify the verb if your sentence is positive. Does she live? She lives. Okay, so when are you going to change the verb? Can you change the verb in negative form?
No.
Can you change the verb in questions?
Un poco.
Okay. Can you change the verb in positive sentences?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Only if you have he, she, or it. Remember. Okay. So, Edgar, do you like ice cream?
Yes. Yes, I like teacher.
How can you answer this question?
They study in the same school.
Oops.
Do they?
Right. Do you like ice cream? So, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. It's not necessary to say yes, I like, right? You answer with the auxiliary. Yes, I do, or no, I don't.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Gabby, do you like ice cream?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Thomas. Thomas, does Gabby? Why does? Because Gabby is a third person, is a she, right? So does Gabby like ice cream? Thomas?
Yes, does.
Yes?
Yes, yes, she does.
Repeat?
Yes, she does.
Okay, yes,
Yes,
she
she
does.
does.
Wow, oh my God, you're very smart, guys. You're very intelligent. Okay, all right. So does Gabby like ice cream? Yes, she does. Okay. But this is my own example. I don't like ice cream. I don't like ice cream. So Giovanni, does your teacher like ice cream? Does your teacher like ice cream? Giovanni?
Yes.
No, I don't like ice cream. So how can you answer?
What
No,
about the beers?
You're right.
no,
You're right. That's true.
not ice cream, teacher.
No, he doesn't.
Like
He does.
he likes the beer.
Okay. No, he
No,
doesn't.
he does.
Okay. Don't complicate your life, guys. Please don't complicate your life to answer a question. Okay. Does your teacher like ice cream? Okay, you answer yes or no. And then what is the subject pronoun for teacher? Is a he. Okay.
He doesn't like.
What is the correct form of the auxiliary? Doesn't, because it's negative. Okay, so no, he doesn't. That's it.
No, he does.
We study in the same school. Remember that in making questions, do and does should come first. Try to compare the differences between the structures of the simple present sentences. We have here the positive and negative statements.
Look at this chart. Positive, negative question. Her perfume smells good. Her perfume doesn't smell good. Why doesn't? Because perfume is an it, it's an object. Question, does her perfume smell good? Positive, honey comes from bees. Honey doesn't come from bees. Look at this, letter S. Why? Because honey is an it. What is the meaning of honey, Gabriel?
Honey boo boo.
Huh? What did it say? What is the meaning of honey?
Dulce o cariño.
Oh, but in this case, we're not talking about that.
Miel.
Okay, yes. We are talking about Winnie Pooh's favorite food. Okay? So that's an it. Right? Does honey come from bees? Yes, it does. Right? Tim and his friends play chess all the time. You know the meaning of chess?
It's a play.
What kind of?
Game.
What kind of? What kind of game?
Of table games.
Yeah, it's a board game. Let me show you a picture. Okay, look, this is chess. I don't know if you can see. All right, look.
Ajedrez.
Yes.
Ajedrez.
Yes. Right. So, Tim and his friends don't play chess all the time. Do Tim and his friends play chess all the time?
Teacher, tengo una duda.
Okay, ask me.
¿Por qué el verbo se ocupa no, sin la S? No todo el tiempo. O sea, por ejemplo, en el de honeycomb, luego en una forma negativa, come, luego en question, come también. Pero en el de jugar, play, play, play. O sea, sin la S. ¿Por qué en una sí y en otras no?
Okay, look at this. Right? But it all depends on the subject pronoun you have. For positive sentences, you're going to modify the verb. You're going to add letter S to the verb. Only if your subject is he, she, or it.
Para doesn't, does.
Excuse me?
Cuando se usa doesn't o does, vamos a agregarle la S.
No.
No.
Okay, let me explain again. All right. Okay, see my chat. See my chat, Gabby. When you have he, and he, and you have a positive sentence, you add S to the verb. Okay? For example, Tanya works on weekends. Tanya is a she. All right? But this happens only when you have positive sentence. And if you're using it, third person. So that's why honey, what is the subject? This is a proper noun.
He.
This is a proper noun. But what is the subject pronoun for honey?
It.
Or
He.
it? Honey?
He. Honey. She.
It.
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 Honey is miel, Gabby. Right? So honey is it. So that's why you add letter S to the verb. Right here, you're talking about Tim and his friends. What is the subject pronoun for Tim and his friends? He or they?
They.
They, okay. So that's why you don't need to add letter S to the verb.
Hey.
Okay, and that happens only in positive sentences. Remember, keep that in mind. Not for negative, not for questions.
Solo para las positivas.
Yes, when you have he, she, and it. Okay, clear?
Okay. Sí.
Okay, good. All right, Gabby, that's fine. So, Lil, please help me read. Help me read. Dad and Uncle Jim.
Dad and Uncle Jim watch football every night.
Every night.
Dad and Uncle Jim don't watch football every night. Do Dad and Uncle Jim watch football every night?
Okay, all right. So Lil, focus on this, and this is for everyone in the class, right? That is the pronunciation. Night.
Night. Night. Night.
Because if you say 9, that's a number.
Night.
Okay.
No,
So,
no he dicho 9.
I didn't hear the letter T. I didn't hear the letter T, so that's why I'm telling you this. But if you pronounce letter T, that's okay. All right?
Okay. Okay.
It's just a clarification. Okay?
Tranquila,
Don't
little.
get mad. Take it easy.
Keep calm.
Okay, keep calm. Okay, all right.
And the questions. Examples. Her perfume smells good. Her perfume doesn't smell good. Does her perfume smell good? Honey comes from bees. Honey doesn't come from bees. Does honey come from bees? The third one, Tim and his friends play chess all the time. Tim and his friends don't play chess all the time. Do Tim and his friends play chess all the time? The last one, Dad and Uncle Jim watch football every night. Dad and Uncle Jim don't watch football every night. Do Dad and Uncle Jim watch football every night? For our exercise, make sentences in simple present tense. The first one,
Okay. So, look at this chart. I want you to go over this exercise. This chart is incomplete, so I want you to complete the chart in your notebook. All right? You have a positive one. Sunlight helps plants grow. What might be the negative one?
Sunlight doesn't help plant grow. Sunlight doesn't help
Okay.
plants grow.
Sunlight doesn't help plants grow. What might be the question? What might be the question?
Do
or does?
Sunlight help?
Do or does?
Does.
Does
sunlight help plants grow?
Does sunlight help plants grow? Okay. Guys, I'm going to give you 5 minutes so you can continue with the chart. Okay, start, work. Do it in your notebook, and then we are going to compare. Did you finish?
No.
Okay.
No, teacher.
All right.
No, teacher.
Done?
Yes, teacher.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Sunlight helps plants grow. The negative sentence should be, sunlight doesn't help plants grow. And for the question, it should be, does sunlight help plants grow? The second one, she doesn't work in a bank. She works in a bank. And the question is, Does she work in a bank?
Okay. What about the second one? Do you have them correct?
Mire, nosotros en la CEU.
Do you have them correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. She works in a bank.
Sí, aquí estamos.
Does she work in a bank?
2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Third one. Do bears hibernate in winter? The positive statement should be bears hibernate in winter. And the negative statement should be bears don't hibernate in winter.
Okay. What about this one?
Only positive.
The positive one is correct. And the negative?
No.
Why?
It doesn't.
Ah, okay. You have to focus on the subject. Birds. Okay, it's plural.
Birds.
So you just don't. If you have a mistake, guys, please correct your mistake right in your notebook.
The fourth one. Mrs. Scott cleans her house every morning. The negative statement should be Mrs. Scott doesn't clean her house every morning. And the question is, does Mrs. Scott clean her house every morning? And the last one.
Okay. What about that one? Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Good job.
You don't brush your hair every night. Positive statement should be you brush your hair every night. The question should be, do you brush your hair every night?
What about the last one?
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
Correct, teacher.
Yes.
Correct, teacher.
Questions so far? Question? No question.
No question.
I have a question, teacher.
Okay. Tell me.
In the case, bears is subject is it.
No, because it's plural.
Oh, okay.
No importa que sea, estamos hablando de cosa o animal. Como estamos ya hablando de un objeto o más, de dos objetos o más, ya se convierte en they.
You say they, exactly. If it is only one animal, yes, it's it. But if they are two or more than two, you use they. So
okay, teacher.
You have to use don't. Any other question? No questions? Okay. So let's practice a little bit. Okay, Oscar Amaya.
Yes, teacher.
Answer to that question. Does your boss work on weekends? Does your boss work on weekends? Yes, he does. Okay. All right. Oscar Peñate, this question is for you. Do you play with your dog?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Okay. Ever?
Tell me.
Okay. Does your wife work at the same company you work for?
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay. Gabby.
Yes, teacher. Ever está diciendo la verdad.
My girlfriend, yes. My wife, no.
Ah, okay. you have a girl.
Yes, teacher.
Tírele a matar, teacher. Tírele a matar.
Okay, Gabby, does your daughter watch TV a lot?
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay. Neil. Does your mother work?
Yes, she does.
Okay, yes, she does. Gabriel, do you have a pet, Gabriel? Do you have a pet?
No, I doesn't, teacher.
No, I don't.
No,
No, I don't.
no,
Okay.
I don't.
All right. Okay, so let me ask another question. Okay, what about that question? Does your girl live with you?
Qué profundo eso.
Gabriel, does your girl live with you? Gabriel, are you there?
It's freezy.
Yeah. Okay, who can answer this question? Let's see. Well, Ever, answer this question. You don't have a wife, but you have a girl. Does your girl live with you?
No, I have a wife, but she lives with me.
Okay, all right.
I was kidding to Gabriela.
Okay, all right, guys. Okay, Oscar Peñate, can you please read the instructions?
Okay. Match the verb with the nouns, noun Phrase.
Phrases.
Phrases.
With the nouns or noun phrases. Okay. You have read. You have read, work, go, play, have, watch, do, eat, drink, speak, live, and listen to. Okay, and you have different nouns right here. So, for example, number 1, Japanese food, Vietnamese food, junk food, and pizza. What is the correct verb?
Eat.
It's number 8, right? Okay, Gabby, what about number 2, work?
I got to get different approach. House. Have.
Letter.
Number 5. Little B, number 5, have.
Okay. It's number 5. Okay, yes. Have a cat, dog,
have a cat, have a
children, or a big family.
Have a big family.
Marvin, what about number 3?
Number 3 in letter A. Cycling to the gym, to the park, to the beach.
Okay. Three, you said, right?
Yes.
Go cycling, go to the gym, go to the park, and go to the beach. All right. Okay, what about number 4? Ever. Ever. Number 4. Ever, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do, number 7.
Number 4? No, give me the letter, please. Number 4. Letter D.
No.
You cannot play karate.
It's do. It's number 7 to the letter D.
Okay, but let's try to go in order. Focus on number 4. What is the noun that matches with play, with the verb play?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, who wants
Play the guitar.
Oh,
Letter F.
Play the guitar.
Football, cars, tennis,
Cars, tennis.
Play the drums. Okay, play the drums. Gabriel, number 5. Oh, we already have.
Number 5 is done.
Number 5 is done, sorry. Number 6.
Sería letter C, teacher.
Letter C. Watch the radio?
No.
Watch
No.
No.
No. Letter
Push.
Letter Q.
Letter K.
K.
Hey,
Letter
K.
K.
hey.
Okay.
Watch horror films. Watch horror programs. Watch YouTube. Watch the news. Okay. Otis,
Yes, teacher.
the next one, number 7, is number 7 done? No, right? Okay, number 7, go.
What's the number?
Do.
Okay, okay.
My homework tonight. Go do yoga.
Letter D.
Letter D.
Yes.
Okay. You do karate, you do the housework, you do homework at night, and you can do yoga. All right. Well, number 8 is done, right? Number 9, Lil.
Is letter Jake.
J. Drink tea, drink coffee, drink beer. Oh, delicious. Drink orange juice.
11 G.
All right, Jonathan. Number 10.
Letter E.
Letter E.
Letter E.
Speak Mandarin, speak English, speak Spanish, speak Thai. What about number 11? Kevin, number 11.
Letter G.
Live in a big house, live in a small apartment, or live in the city center. Okay. Number 12. Number 12.
Letter L.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter
L.
C.
Okay. Listen to the radio. Listen to hip hop music. Listen to pop music. Number 1 is missing. And number 2, I guess. Yes. Okay, number 1.
Letter
H.
H.
Okay, read fashion magazines, read English books, read a newspaper every day. And work, number
Letter
L.
Little L.
Yes, for a large company, you can work in an office, you can work in the evening, or you can work hard. Okay, what we're gonna do is this. Using these verbs, and these nouns or noun phrases, what we're gonna do is this. I'm going to give you an example. We're gonna have a kind of guessing game. You need to say three sentences, right? You have to say 3 sentences with one of your sentences must be false. So you're gonna write down 3 sentences. Two sentences that are true and 1 sentence that is false. I'm gonna give you my example. And you tell me which one is false. This is your task, right? You need to guess which one is false. Okay, I play drums. These are my own sentences. I drink coffee. Sometimes. And number 3, I watch the news at night. So which one do you think? I have 3 sentences about me, but 2 sentences are true and 1 is false. Which one do you think is false? Kevin? Which one do you think is false about me? Try to guess. Try to guess. Which one do you think is false? I play the drums, I drink coffee sometimes, and I watch the news at night. Which one do you think is false? Kevin?
Play the drums.
Incorrect. Gabby, which one do you think is false?
Number 3.
Huh? Number 3.
Number 3.
No.
Number 2.
It's number 2. False.
Clase de humano.
False is number 2. I drink coffee sometimes. No, I never drink coffee.
Only beers.
Hey, come on. Okay, all right. So this is what you need to do. All right. You need to write down 3 sentences using the vocabulary and using the verbs. But remember, 2 sentences. 2 sentences that are true. And 1 false sentence. Okay, please do it right now. Do it right now. Use the vocabulary. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Aplica el 10 paso en el lugar correcto.
Tanya, are you ready?
No, teacher.
Okay. What did you say?
Solo una me falta.
Okay, all right, continue. Kevin, are you ready?
Yeah.
Gabriel? Are you ready, Gabriel?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Ever, are you ready? Max?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, Max, are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Boris?
Ready, teacher.
Lil?
Yes, teacher.
Oscar? Gonzalez, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Edgar?
Yes, teacher.
Thomas?
Yes.
Marvin?
Ready.
Giovanni?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So let me remove my screen. Okay. So let's get started. Lil, you're gonna be the first one. Please don't write down your sentences, right? Because that's gonna take a lot of time. Just say your 3 sentences, and Max, you need to identify which one is the one that is false.
False.
Okay, Lil.
I play the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I drink milk sometimes.
Okay.
And I eat fruit every day.
Max, which one is false?
The number 1. I play the guitar.
That's correct, right, Lil?
Como adivino. It's true. It's false.
All right, you cannot play the guitar.
I don't play the guitar.
You don't play the guitar. Okay,
No.
Max, you're next. And Gabby, you're going to guess.
Okay.
All right, Max.
I play the bass in the church. I like dinner pupusas. I read every night.
Okay, repeat, Max, repeat.
Okay. I play the bass in the church. I like dinner pupusas. I read every night.
Okay, I like eating pupusas.
Dinner.
No, you say eat.
No. Okay.
I like eating pupusas for dinner. Okay, you play the bass at the church. You like eating pupusas for dinner, and what is the last one?
I read every night.
What do you read? What do you read? The Bible.
The Bible.
Bible. Okay, all right.
Number 3.
Okay. All right, Gabby, you're next. Edgar, you're gonna guess.
I speak Spanish. I have 2 children. I drink coffee every morning.
Number 2.
Yes. I have only one baby.
Okay. You want the second one? No. Okay.
Pobre. Téstele.
Okay, Edgar.
Okay.
And Ever, you're gonna guess.
Okay. I wake up early in the morning. I drink
First
coffee.
one.
I drink coffee in the lunch. I do exercise every day.
Can you repeat the second one?
Okay, I drink coffee in the lunch.
I drink coffee.
I drink
coffee
at lunch.
I drink coffee.
I drink coffee at lunch.
After.
Coffee at lunch. Okay, Ever. What is
Zona
it?
N.
Huh?
For the lunch.
Lunch.
For the lunch, 12 p.m. The second one. The second is not, usually no one drinks coffee at lunch, only the dinner and the breakfast.
Okay, all right, Edgar. Is that correct or incorrect?
Okay. The false is number 3. I do exercise every day.
Ah, okay. All right. Ever. And Ever, it's your turn. And Tania, you're gonna guess.
Esto es anormal, Ever.
¿Cómo fue?
Esto es anormal.
Sí. No, pero yo solo no tomo café. I like eating tacos. I like to exercise. Yeah, I like to work at night.
I think the false is the sentence in number 2.
I like doing exercise.
Yeah.
Ever? Correct or incorrect?
It's correct.
You don't like it. You're lazy.
Yeah, I'm fat. That's the reason.
Okay. Tania, Oscar Peñate, you're gonna guess.
Okay. The one sentences is I buy makeups, and number 2 I can drive a standard car, and finally I see without my glasses.
Okay.
No. Number 1.
What was that? Okay. Oscar, you didn't guess.
La primera.
Oh, the first one.
The first. Pero ¿cómo dijo que no lo entendí?
I buy makeup, maquillajes.
Yes, makeup. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Tania, is number 1 correct?
Yes, this is a false.
Why you never make up? You never.
This is rarely, occasionally.
Okay.
No sé cómo se dice.
Siempre naturales.
Okay. All right. Oscar, you're next.
Okay. ¿Con quién?
And let me see. Marvin. Marvin is gonna guess.
Okay. I watch funny videos in my phone every night. Number 2, I listen music right now. Number 3, I drink Regia beer every weekend.
Number 1.
No.
No?
Entonces, number 3.
¿Eso es cierto?
No, obvio no.
yo pensaba bien, entonces number 2.
Tampoco, no pasa la dos.
Okay, so can you repeat number 2?
I listening to music right now.
I'm listening to music right now. Okay, all right. Okay. Marvin, you're next. Who's missing? Who's missing, guys?
Tomás Leonel.
Jonathan también.
Bueno, okay. I go to the beach sometimes. I frequently listen to radio. I speak Mandarin.
I didn't get, can you repeat?
Okay. Number 1, I go to the beach sometimes. Number 2, I frequently listen to radio. Number 3, I speak Mandarin.
Number 3, right? I guess it's number 3. What do you think?
La primera, porque nadie puede ir a la playa. Tenemos que reportarlo.
Oscar, Amaya, what do you think?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, yes, right, Marvin?
Yes, number 3.
Hey, Oscar, Amaya, it's your turn.
Right.
Alvin, you're gonna guess.
I read the newspaper every morning. I listen to reggae music every day. I drink coffee always.
I always drink coffee. Okay, Calvin.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay, number 2. Okay, Calvin, it's your turn. Andrea, you're gonna guess.
I play soccer. Syria. Number 1, I play soccer. Number 2, cereal, breakfast in the morning.
I eat.
I eat. Number 3, I do not drink milk. Number 4, I like to travel.
Oh, you have 4. Okay.
Yes.
I eat cereal for breakfast. Can you repeat number 3?
I eat cereal for breakfast.
That is number 3?
De nuevo.
No, I mean, you said this is number 2, right? I eat cereal for breakfast. Is that number 2? Okay, what is number 3? Number 3, Calvin, what is number 3?
I do not drink milk.
I don't drink milk. And the last one? What is the last one?
I play soccer.
Okay, Andrea.
Number 2. Number 2.
Yes.
One. Okay. All right. So, Andrea, Madeleine, you're gonna guess.
Okay, number 1, I play basketball. Number 2, I listen to classic music. And number 3, I live in a small apartment.
Apartment. Okay. Madeleine, which is the false one? Madeline, are you there? Which is the false one? Okay, I guess she's having problems with the audio. Okay, who's missing, guys? Jonathan, are you missing?
Yes.
Okay, Thomas, you're missing too, right?
Madeline too.
También.
Okay, all right, Jonathan.
Boris.
And Thomas, you're gonna guess.
Yo, teacher. Yo. I play football. I work 5 days a week. I eat chicken every day.
Play football.
Number 3.
Yes.
Okay, well done. Thomas, Boris, you're gonna guess.
Okay.
I
No le gustan
don't.
los hombres, va a decir.
I don't write at night.
You don't like the woman.
I never drink beer and play soccer sometimes.
You play soccer sometimes, okay? Boris,
I play soccer sometimes.
Number 1.
number 1.
No.
Is number 3?
Number 3. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Boris, can you please give us your sentences? And we're gonna guess.
Okay. Number 1, I listen to classical music. Number 2, I eat pizza sometimes. Number 3, I live in the city.
Okay, guys, which one do you think is the false one?
Number 1.
Number
Yes.
3.
I agree with you, guys.
Number 1.
I think it's number 1. Is it number
Number
1?
1. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, guys. Calvin, remember that you have a presentation.
Profe.
Can you please?
Yes.
Can you read what you have?
Hello guys, this is my dad. His name is Juan and his last name is Ramirez. He is from Ilopango. He is married and 52 years old. He works in no sé cómo sería construction, no sé.
Okay, continue.
And is engineer. Her favorite color are red and blue. He does have a pet and he is great personal finally.
Okay, construction.
Finish.
You say construction.
The construction. Okay.
So he is an engineer.
Engineer.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Ever.
My presentation is about Gabriel Rodriguez. His name is Gabriel. His last name is Rodriguez. He is from San Salvador. He's 22 years old. His favorite color is red. He is married. He doesn't have a pet, and his position in Ironman is auxiliary mechanic position.
Okay. All right. What's his occupation or job at Ironman?
Auxiliary mechanic.
Oh, okay.
But I think that it's supposed when you are a mechanic, it's like a junior mechanic, the best translated, right?
Is he a mechanic or an auxiliary?
Auxiliary, right, Gabriel? Auxiliary mechanic.
All right. So he is
auxiliary.
He is a mechanic auxiliary.
It's aviation auxiliary mechanic.
Okay.
Someone that is starting with the aviation career, right?
Okay.
Beginner.
He's a beginner.
Okay, so he is a mechanic auxiliary, right? He is actually an auxiliary.
He's a mechanic.
All right. What
it's
kind of
opposite.
auxiliary? A mechanic, right? So he is a mechanic auxiliary. All right.
Okay.
So, guys, this is it for today's lesson. We're gonna go over the attendance to finish the class. Okay. Oscar Amaya.
Present, teacher. Present.
Okay. Thank you. Ever.
Present.
Madeleine.
Present.
Tania.
Present, teacher.
Giovanni. Giovanni. Oscar. Oscar González.
Mejoremos el dormitorio.
Edgar. Gabriel. Sorry, Gabriela.
Present, teacher.
Thomas.
Present, teacher.
Present, teacher.
Kevin.
Present.
Max.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan.
Present.
Andrea. Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Calvin. Calvin. Okay. Alex Ramirez. No, right? Okay. Gabriel.
Present, teacher.
Boris.
Present, teacher.
Marvin Zuniga.
Present, teacher.
All right, guys. So take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Teacher, no escuché mi nombre en el listado.
Pero sí lo chequeé.
Va.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Giovanni.
Bye.
Giovanni, te puedo llamar, ¿tienes tiempo? Necesito hacer una observación que hoy me pasó en el transporte.
Llámame ahorita, no hay problema.
Bueno, gracias.
Bueno, good night, good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, Madeleine.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Calvin.